Well, hello again. This time we come from the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I think it's going to be a little crazy because it's raining and it's windy, and a lot of people say this can be a very dangerous bridge. I think it's about 20 to 25 minutes long, and let's see. We are on our way back from our Washington, D.C. trip. We went down to Williamsburg, Virginia for a couple days, and now we are cutting through Delaware on our way home. So I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, we just went in the tunnel and we're coming out, and you can see the weather is cloudy and it's windy. It's about 35-mile-per-hour winds, and you could definitely feel it in the car. Like I said, it's about 20 to 25 minutes to get through. It is actually they say 4.3 and 4.5 miles. There's no pull-off areas. I thought there was. I was wrong. I think there should be. I think it'd be pretty cool to look out, but I guess if they did have a pull-off point, everybody would have the same idea I do. That's just a little one there, and that's for emergencies. But let's go through and see. You might even notice my car moving back and forth because it gets hairy around here. Not too sure. I think our ticket cost was $14. I have the Easy Pass, so I'd have to look it up. But I think it was $14. I think someone said in peak time it's $18. So that's something I'd have to look up. This bridge took less than 4 years to make, and it opened in 1964. When you go into the tunnels, I believe there's 50 feet of water above you. Couldn't get an actual reading. Some say 50, some say 75. But like I said, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Would have liked to done it on a nicer day. And you can see they had some road construction. So they cut it down the one lane. So I guess that wasn't that bad because it cut the speed down to about 30 miles an hour. There are actually services that will take you over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. And there are residents that do use it. I was reading one article where they have a gentleman, he uses it every day. It costs him $35. And he takes it back and forth to work. He refuses to drive his own car because he did it one time and he said he almost crashed. But there are other people that do it, and they have services at the beginning and at the end in Delaware and part of Maryland. So, I guess it could be a nice business. Like I said, here's the tunnel. It's kind of a weird feeling going in and out of the tunnel, but it's not that long. It's really not. And the reason why they built the tunnels was so ships could actually keep going through. I guess if they would have the whole bridge, it would have blocked off the whole shipping lane. And a couple of crazy facts about this. The bridge's actual name is Lucius J. Kellerman Jr. Bridge Tunnel. He was the first chairman of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. And in 1954, he was credited with an invaluable guide to the construction of the bridge that many people recognize today, and that's something I didn't know. Like I said, I just found out it took 89 months to build, which is pretty fast. It says the northbound portion took 42 months to complete, which began in 1960, and the southbound area took about 46 months to complete. The bridge was also completed without any tax dollars. The bridge is also a bird nesting site. Many birds will fly and then nest on the bridge or on the sides of the bridge, and attraction is from bird watchers. All over the world come here to watch. They say there's many types of birds: black-tailed gull, ducks, elders, American white pelicans. So there's a lot of birds that travel here. And they say, like I said, a lot of bird watchers will come and try and take pictures and see what's going on. There's also talk of another tunnel being built. I have to look that up, but they're saying they're going to put a second tunnel next to this. So we'll see what happens in the future. Also, if winds go over 60 miles an hour, the bridge will shut down. So when you're driving on it, it's very common to be driving and having 35 and 40 mile per hour winds. But like I said, I was just reading up on it, and it says when it's over 60, the whole bridge shuts down. Unfortunately, since the bridge was done, 15 cars have fallen off, and 15 lives have perished, unfortunately. I mean, I really wish if they did this that they'd have parts to pull over. I think it would be awesome to take pictures. But I can totally understand why they wouldn't, because so many cars pass over here. I can only imagine if they had like these little stopovers you see there, people would be stopping all the time. So I could definitely see. But I know there's areas before you hit the bridge and after you hit the bridge that you come over and take pictures. But like I said, definitely... it would be cool if you could take pictures out here in the middle, but like I said, I can definitely see the reason. I could definitely see being a little hesitant with a truck. I have a Class A license. I drive tractor trailers. I know if I had to go over this bridge, I would be really hesitant. Because like I said, I have a Honda Accord, and I can feel, and my car is weighted down. We're in the process of just going to one of our lockers and getting some stuff, bringing it back home, and I could feel my car being pushed by the wind. So I can only imagine being in a tractor trailer and going over this bridge. I'd be a little hesitant because, like I say, today was a nasty day. I'd like to do it again, definitely on a sunny day where we can really see the waves, because even with the camera now, you really can't see the waves. And the waves were pretty good. From like my wife's standpoint, you can see them out. And like I said, if the video looks fast, I think it's because my wife might have speeded it up, or not too sure. But like I said, right now we're only doing about 25 miles an hour because, like I said, we got a nice little rainstorm, and it's windy. Like I said, it's real windy. And this is, you still had some of these cars that were whipping by us. I don't know, maybe they're regulars, maybe they're used to doing it. But like I said, for me, this is the first time. And here we're getting close to the other side. You can see the shore. I wouldn't mind being able to figure out how to drive and get down there. Definitely... a lot of wilderness around here. Not too many houses I see. I was kind of surprised. It's a lot of area, and I know looking up different sites, there's supposed to be a lot of wildlife down here and a lot of sanctuaries. So I can attest that there's a lot of land. So you can see some more. Just like I said, we're going up the coast now. And like I said, we're on our way home. So that was the bridge, This is regular road now. Like I said, this is our way home. So this is just parts of the road going through Maryland and into Delaware. We never took this way. I think there's 2 more little bridges that we go over. And you'll see some of the ocean on the side. Like I said, a lot of land down here. Really took me back. I thought it would be developed a little bit more, but this is a very, very rural area, so you can see it. You can definitely see. Here comes another bridge, and a little bridge, and then some ocean onto the side. You can see some nice. Like I said, I just wish it was a little bit, a nicer day. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Hopefully next time when we come down, it will be. Like I said, you can see some more of the ocean on the side. Like I said, coming over, you can see the ocean it was rough. You can see some waves coming up a little bit more to your right. And you see my wife slowed it down so you guys get a picture of it. At our speed, we went through it real quick, so give you guys just a little better view. Like I said, I'd love to come down here when it's nice out, just to walk along this beach, because, I mean, it's really beautiful and definitely different from beaches up from Long Island. Usually beaches on Long Island, I mean, they're packed. But the one thing I was trying to notice was where the side roads were to get down, and we didn't see that. But like I said, it was a pretty cool ride overall. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I just wish it was a little bit nicer out. Like I said, this is the last one. I think we are more up near Delaware now. Matter of fact, I think we are in Delaware now. I think there's three different spots that we drove. I think first part was Maryland, second part was, I think, part of Virginia, and then goes to Delaware. So I think this is where we're definitely hitting, going more into Delaware. This is another bridge that was under construction. This is actually the Delaware Bridge. We're taking this over to get into Atlantic City. Almost home, about another 3 hours. And like I said, the Delaware Bridge is now under construction. We're actually on the other side. I don't know what they're doing here, but there was more construction going on. But like I said, this is just the last part of our trip. It's probably about 50 seconds left in the video. Just driving right now. Like I said, right after this, we'll hit the Jersey side, hit the Jersey Turnpike, then get about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours, or maybe 2.5 hours to get home. It's about, I guess, I don't know if we're going to take the Goethals or if we're going to go through to George Washington. We got to see what traffic is. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Give you a little insight of how we came home. If you do enjoy it, you subscribe. And we look forward to you next time in our next video. And maybe at that time, my wife will be the one talking.